Hey everybody, and welcome to our first real content episode. All right, welcome to Her Secret Place. I'm your host, Daisha, your favorite sis, whatever you want to call me. Today we're talking about prayer as a journey. I just want to be truly frank. Prayer is a journey. Just like life is a journey, life is, life is a journey that we're all traveling and going down, and there's different detours. I'm so sorry, this light is in my face and I need to turn away. Life is a journey that we're all trying to navigate. It's a road that we're driving down. Some people are driving, some people are taking a back seat, some people are in the passenger seat, the driver's passenger seat. But we're all going through this road, this journey, this trip called life. And there are different situations and circumstances that we come across as we are going about our daily lives. So just like you, my life has not been a life of trouble free. The Bible even tells us that our days are promised with trouble. So why add more onto it? And again, I have a laptop here. Man, if I knew I could just... okay, no. Keeping myself on track. So just as life has been a struggle and a different thing that I have gone through, so has my relationship and communication with God. So my prayer life, like growing up in the church, originally I just knew about God, and these are the things that we do in church, and you're supposed to pray before you eat, you're supposed to pray when you wake up and when you go to sleep, and different stuff like that. Like, I knew the routine of church and Christian living, if you were to say, but it wasn't really until I started prayer journaling where I really got into my real relationship with God. And I started that some years ago as a teenager, like high school, like not even senior year, before senior year, because by senior year I was like a full grown woman. I'm joking. I started my prayer journal about freshman year. It was freshman year. It was definitely freshman year, because I'm remembering who was in my prayer journal at the time. It was freshman year. I mean, my prayer life has definitely grown and changed over the years, but I admire my true honesty as a teenager, not as a teenager, as a preteen becoming a teenager, a young girl navigating how to navigate maturing and accepting life and everyone in it, finding new friendships and who I was and what I liked and what I didn't like, and a lot of other things. It was really like a shock coming into high school, because it was a different arena than middle school. I mean, I had my share of troubles everywhere, but coming into high school, it was like a different, I won't say a culture shock, but I guess it would. It would definitely be an environment change that I had to be adjusted to, because things that I really didn't have to worry about prior to, I had to deal with now. Like, I really didn't have to worry about like dating and stuff, so that really wasn't a issue with me. I mean, of course, I liked a couple people beforehand about the certain people are cute or whatever. But I never like fully pursued anything. So coming into high school, I didn't think too differently of it. Sorry, just some light still. Yeah, and so I have journeyed down this road of, from that point, writing my prayers out to God, and whatever I was going through in that moment, whether it was school, friends, dating, or even church, like sermon notes, prayers, prayers that I had to pray for other people. Or there was a moment in time where I was a chaplain of my youth ministry, so I would kind of write like out a little template, a little script of what I wanted to say, or what prayer points I wanted to hit at that moment when I first started. Because if she ever sees this, one of my peers that I went to school with and went to church with, Mariah, just like her, I had a conversation with her. When I got into that position, like an actual like title and like responsibilities for that position, it truly forced me to mature and grow my relationship with God. It did not change and will not change that I was still a teenager going through all these things. And I'm not admitting anything that I've done wrong, but I'm just saying, as a teenager and still like actually being a teenager and being a Christian, and not even just being a Christian, but being a devout Christian who is going and working in some capacity of leadership, was very different. And it really truly like forced me to grow my relationship even more. Even though I was growing my relationship prior to by reading and studying more, but it made me like actually intentionally sit down and think about what I needed to say or what I needed to do for what was coming up. Like whether it was like preparing myself mentally or spiritually for like a retreat or an event that we were having. I think that was one of the things. And so I'm about to show you my prayer journal that I had when I was in youth ministry.